Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fallout 1 for what is most definitely going to be the final part of the series as we wrap things up and finish the game. But before we do anything, I actually want to go back on something that I kind of forgot to do in the last part, and that is to read some Pip-Boy data that we picked up but didn't really look at. So we've got two, one that is going to be very important shortly, and the other that is, well, it's kind of just nice flavor to have. So let's start with Captain Maxon's diary. October 10th, 2077. I, Roger Maxon, Captain, serial number 072389, have started this log because it doesn't look too good for any of us, and I'd like for people to know what really happened here. All hell broke loose when we finally discovered what those scientist bastards were up to. The colonel has locked himself in his office and seems to be having some sort of breakdown. The men are screaming for blood. They're looking to me for answers, and I'm not sure what to do. Someone has to do something, though, before this place sinks into an anarchistic bloodbath. October 12th. Every time we get a report from higher up, things get worse here. The war is going in a very bad direction, and this place is about to go into a full mutiny, with all the chaos that entails. I stopped one of the men from executing a scientist today, and demanded that we interrogate them to find out what their orders were. October 13th. I killed a man today. I was interrogating Chief Scientist Anderson, and he was giving me the full details of their inhuman experiments. He said his orders came from the government, but I didn't buy it. He started screaming about how he was just following orders and how he was a military man, and I just shot him. I tell myself it was to keep him from causing a full mutiny among the men, but I'm not so sure. October 15th. I tried again to have him speak with the colonel through the door, but he seems to have completely lost touch with reality. I broke down the door with several of the men just in time to watch him blow his head off, right before he pulled the trigger and said he was sorry. October 18th. By killing the egghead, I seem to have confirmed my position as a leader of the men. They follow me without question now. The interrogations invariably end up being executions. Shellman held out the longest, but the end result was the same. Her arguments about her orders were getting a bit too specific to be completely made up. I'm getting a real bad feeling in my gut about how this is all going to end up. I don't even lie to myself anymore about my reasons for executing the scientists. October 20th. I finally replied to the outside world over our radio. I don't know why they never sent anyone here to see what was happening when we stopped responding to their transmissions. It doesn't make any sense. Well, they'll come now. I declared ourselves seceded from the Union. They remember Jefferson Davis. What will history say about me? October 22nd. What the hell's going on? We declare ourselves to be in full desertion from the army and no longer under the government's command, and what happens? Nothing. Something bad is coming down. October 23rd, 2077. I can't believe those bastards finally did it. Damn them all to hell. They finally let the A-bombs fly. We were right in the middle of trying to pry the real story out of von Felden when we completely lost contact. I have a feeling the research center was hit hard. I don't know why, just call it a gut feeling. It seems inconceivable that we were not targeted. I'm sure China will make up for that oversight real soon. Luckily, we had moved our families from outside into the facility the day before yesterday. We do not yet know if the fallout has reached this area. October 25th. Sergeant Plattner volunteered to go outside today to take specific readings of the atmosphere. It seems the radiation has not spread this far. Since he was wearing his power armor, there was no threat to him from radiation, but if he had been exposed, he would have had to be exiled. We don't have adequate decontamination facilities here. October 26th. I convinced the men that we should bury the scientists. I don't know why. Perhaps it was to ease my conscience. I finally started to believe their stories when the last one was dying. My God, what have I become? October 27th. We're leaving this godforsaken place today. I'm leading the exodus to the old government bunker at Lost Hills. I'm leaving this log behind to be buried when this place goes in the next exchange. Who knows, maybe someone will find it someday. So this is Captain Roger Maxon, founder of the Brotherhood of Steel. Basically telling us, yeah, he did some horrible things, but I mean, it was kind of like justified, you know? It wasn't really bad what he did. The scientists were doing some pretty screwed up stuff. And our other log here is labeled a Richard Gray audio diary. So this is like a real-time diary. I assume these are minutes or seconds. I'm not sure which. Probably seconds? We'll see. I'm dying. I need to get this down before the pain overwhelms me. I can't believe that I was finally able to drag myself out of that vat. The slime did not affect me, but I nearly drowned. I don't know what happened to Harold. He was standing right next to me when the crane knocked me into the vat. He must have been killed, or he would have tried to help me. Francine is dead, killed by one of those robots. I have no idea how much time has passed. I was able to hack the computer to turn off the robots and record this, but now my mind is slipping away. There's much pain. The green slime that I was immersed in is the source of all the mutations we trace to here. My skin is starting to fester and peel. In other areas it is bubbling and starting expelling a green mucus-like substance. Some days the pain is almost tolerable. I can actually walk a few steps again. It seems inconceivable that I dragged myself all the way up here from the vat room. Strangely, I'm actually feeling stronger, though I'm still in a lot of pain. Everything seems to be getting smaller. I think I consumed one of the mutated things scurrying around here today. Before I knew what was happening, some sort of tendril had sprang from my stomach and covered the poor creature. As soon as it sucked the rodent into my gut, I could actually feel its mind, I think. There is a very real possibility that I'm slowly going insane and can no longer differentiate between what is real and what is a hallucination. Maybe I'm still slowly dying in the vat and I've imagined all of this. Things are becoming more clear to me every day. The toxin has actually improved my mind. I feel that I can understand even the most complex philosophical questions simply and directly. It's as if all the layers of artifice have been stripped away. I wonder what would happen if I submerged an animal in the vats for a prolonged period of time. Would it gain awareness? Well, in a cut version of the game, a certain raccoon creature may have, but they removed that, thank God. Anyway, the strangest thing is happening to the animals. They actually become smarter and more aware of their surroundings. I dipped a dog and a rat at the same time today, and they are fused together. It's not quite two creatures anymore, but it's more than one. Perhaps this is the future, a coming together of different creatures in some sort of harmonious unity. I no longer consume the different animals I create simply for sustenance. I've become the instrument through which unity will be achieved. I am so much more than a human being now. It is time to bring others into the glory that is the unity. A lost soul has finally strayed into my home. I was so surprised I consumed him before dipping, a mistake I shall not make again. His mind was so primitive as to be repulsive to my refined cognitive abilities. I've begun to modify myself to be more pleasing to the Unity by injecting small doses of the virus into my body. The slime in the vats is a man-made virus called the Forced Evolutionary Virus. This information was acquired from my newly grown Neuralink with the base computer. A few wanderers that have found their way here have been a disappointment to me. They can't seem to mutate correctly. The best I've been able to create are some big and dumb mutants. Most can recall nothing from before I initiated them into their wondrous unity. I only feed on them for fuel now. Their minds are nothing to me. O glorious creator, I have succeeded in spreading the complete joy of unification to another soul. Unlike the others, his total radiation count was low. I believe this is the factor we have been overlooking all this time, as it seems the conversion is much more successful in the cases with less radiation damage. I have never known such glory as I felt when taking his mind into our own. We are beginning to create an army dedicated to unifying the wonderful diversity of life. We have trained them to continue our work here while we search out more populated areas to take into ourselves. We are beginning to feel the limitations of a body that is mobile. We must find a permanent home, with a greater store of knowledge and a steady supply of biomass. We have stopped increasing ourselves until we can find this new unification center. When we have arrived, we will continue to grow and feed until we have brought peace and unity to the entire world. That seems, that's like a bit of a manifesto, I presume. A voice manifesto from a big mutant guy. Interesting. Let's go find out about that. So, now there's one place I do want to stop by before we go to our final location. So first, we're going to be stopping into the hub because we have to grab something from the librarian real quick. So if we come into here, we can talk to Mrs. Stapleton and ask about a set of chemistry journals, because Miles and Aditum said he might. We want to ask her, do you have a set of chemistry journals? Miles and Aditum said you might. Yes, I've heard from Miles, and I have the ones he's looking for. They will cost you 750 caps. That's nothing to us now, so we'll take those. Here you are, sir. Say hello to Miles for me. Perfect. So now we're going to take these chemistry journals to Miles. They're also 5 pounds, wow. Alright, and now that we have the chemistry journals, if we come to Miles here... Had a chance to get to the hub yet and visit Mrs. Stapleton? Yeah, here are the books. Miles takes the books from you and starts flipping through them. He mumbles to himself for a few more minutes. Well, I think I can figure it out, but it will take a full day for the bonding to occur. Is that acceptable? I mean, yeah, I have plenty of time, and also the game's gonna end soon. It's all fine. Not a problem, Miles. Miles takes your armor from you. Miles hands your armor back to you. It seems to glint a little more than when it did before. Well, I think it worked. Hope it helps you out. Cool. So now our power armor is hardened power armor, and its defenses are better. I couldn't tell you exactly how they're better, but I know that they're better. And now with this and the turboplasm rifle, and then also I guess the alien blaster to some extent, this is about as strong as we can possibly get. You know, minus going out to grind up our stats, even though we don't really need to. Could also get a bit stronger from some more perks, but I really don't see ourselves getting much better than this. This is about as good as it's gonna get. Now that we're fully prepared, we've got all our lore out of the way, I think it's time that we head to the final location of the game. And it's actually gonna be, like, really close. It's right here, the cathedral. It's like a 10-minute walk from LA. A large ornate building rises into the sky. A crowd of people walk aimlessly before it. Here we've got a zombie, a thug, a chanter of the children, teenager. That doesn't look like a teenager. He's not doing too hot. And this pretty sick building, to be quite honest. Now, I'm gonna do something here that may seem a bit strange, but trust me, it's for the best. Ian, well, it seems strange to word it this way, but you can leave now. That's just me leaving him here, and I'll come back and get him. All right. Well, since you ask, all right, see you around. So we'll come and get him. Don't worry. But the reason we do that is that we're actually going to be doing a little bit of a stealth mission here. Where are my robes? Did I not pick up the robes? I forgot to pick up the robes. You know what? That's okay. I can work with this. I think what happened is that I had a reality in which my game crashed, and I kind of forgot to recoup it exactly the same. So I'm gonna need to acquire some robes. And there's one way I can think of doing it, and that's with the shopkeeper here. So let's see if maybe we can buy something from him. Alright, greetings, how can I help you? I do hope that you will take a moment to realize the significance of any future decisions you might make in regards to your soul. Where can I get one of those fancy robes of yours? Only trusted members of the cathedral are allowed to wear the holy purple. I see. I guess that answers my question, thanks. Let's try bartering with him anyway. What do you have? Because I think you do have something that we're going to need. Maybe he doesn't. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to clear up our inventory a bit. Alright, so let's try something here. I didn't account for the whole not having a robes thing. I really thought I lived in a reality of this game where I did have it. So let's see if maybe we can find a way to take care of this individual. What if we were to set an explosive for say 20 seconds and drop it next to him and just run away? Is anyone going to be upset about that? Are they going to notice? Because the door is closed after all. Let's see. For destroying your enemies without taking a scratch, you earn XP. Is anyone hostile to me? They're not. Oh, hey, hello, friend. The Master's vision has made me truly alive for the first time. May I share my wonderful story with you? Sure. There was once a man who was so full of hate that he nearly died. But now, praise the Master, praise the Holy Flame, praise the Vineyard of Life. Whee! That's nice, buddy. All right, let's go, get our spoils from the chunk of man. There's nothing on him. How strange. Are you telling me this dude wearing a robe actually wasn't wearing a robe? He was just a pile of nothing? He's so for real? Well, that screws with my plans a bit. My infiltration mission, it's ruined. Let's talk to this guy. My quarters are not open to those who have not been consecrated. I must ask you to leave at once. Let's see, nice rod you've got there. I do want to speak with the man in charge, but how can I become part of this? Can I ask you about consecration? That is not my duty. Now be gone. What if I, oh, you know, surely no one would notice. Bang. Uh-oh. Okay, we're a little bit in combat. That's, you know what? That's fine. That's a little expected. All right, let's just load. And man, that sucks. I really thought I had gotten the robes from the army base. I'm a little depressed now. All right, I'm gonna put myself on a little adventure to get some robes, and I'll be right back with you because I really prefer to do the game this way. I think it's more interesting. So I'll be right with you. Okay, so I'm back, and I just went through hell and back to get these robes. I basically just loaded an old safe from the military base, made the gauntlet run again, and then I got out, and then I was like, okay, cool, I got the robes, let me put them on. Boom. Uh-oh, my carry capacity is only 150, so I had to dump out like most of my inventory down to the bare essentials, but now, theoretically, hypothetically, probably, we're fine. To break into the cathedral, we're probably fine. Right? You'd hope so. We'll see, certainly. But anyway, now that we've got our robes on, I'm gonna make a new save, and we're gonna go talk to some people. We've got a child here with a real attitude. What in the hell do you want? Where do I meet your boss? Who's in charge here? It sure as hell ain't you, punk. Alright, well this guy's annoying. We've got a zombie here. Hello, nice weather, isn't it? Yeah, but there's a storm brewing. The enemies of the cathedral are everywhere. What rumors have you heard? That's a weird thing. Nice weather if you don't mind a radioactive tan. Let's be normal. No. Let's say yeah, nice weather. Is there something else on your mind, my child? It's been a tough week. It's been a tough life, man. I could use a full body massage and maybe something extra. You interested? I'm looking for further instruction in the ways of the cathedral. Who should I see? I would suggest that you find Brother Lasher. He is a hard man, but the Master works in mysterious ways. Farewell. Cool. And you, thug. Yeah, what do you want? Man, I just want to speak with a real human being. These zombies are giving me the creeps. Let's see. Just looking for a friendly face. I ain't anybody's friends. I ain't that type. Long pause. I suggest you get out of my way now. Everyone around here's really aggressive, it feels like. Who's this teenager guy? Hello, sir. Do you need a meditation flower? No, actually. If I carry 1 more pound of stuff, I'm gonna break my legs. Has anything interesting happened around here lately? I heard Father Morpheus had a visit from the Master himself. He's real happy right now. I bet. Are you sure you don't want a flower? You're a little too young to be giving me flowers. What? I'll take it if you tell me what's going on around here. I heard there's a secret passage around here, but I haven't found it yet. It's supposed to be really dangerous. Only Morpheus and the Nightkin are allowed there. Well, I'd better go. Praise the Master. Word. I'm gonna drop that. Oh, he didn't actually give me a flower. How considerate of my my physical state. You know, actually, maybe what I need to do is take some buff out. So if I take some buff out, then my strength will be a little bit better, and I'm addicted. That's fine. This is our last area anyway. Let's see. In here, got a Chanter and Laura. We actually know who Laura is. What's going on, Laura?
Hello, my brother. May I be of service this glorious day?
What kind of services do you offer? Are you Laura?
I most certainly am. Did you want something?
Well, I guess Nicole sent me to talk to you.
Nicole? I'm so sorry. I don't believe I know anyone by that name.
Well, she told me to tell you Red Rider.
I'm sorry. I just don't know. Follow me to a place where we can talk.
Exciting. Spycraft. Hello. Where are we going? Are we going to another room? Could you walk any faster? I've kind of got a minor buff out addiction. I'm a little on edge right now. I hope that's fine. I hope she doesn't mind. Alright, what's up?
So, what can I do for you now?
I need to ask you a few more questions.
Make it quick.
What is your problem? What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this? I guess? That sounds nice. Sure.
Waiting desperately for someone to use that pathetic line on me.
Oh, that's great. All right, what are the children's plans?
The children are setting up hospitals all over the place. I think they're trying to get people to trust them.
Is it working?
It sure looks that way. I mean, people are flocking to their church. Can't they see it's a fake?
You sure it is? How can I stop them?
Find the Master and stop him.
What have you found out about this Master?
Not much. The children worship him, and sometimes a huge vision of him appears in the main nave of the church.
So he's real?
Yes and no. I snuck up to the front one day, and I found a strange mechanical device with a lens under the altar.
Oh, probably a holo projector of some kind.
So I'm pretty sure this Master is flesh and blood. And I also think I know where he is.
Where's that?
Every once in a while, Morpheus will go through a secret staircase leading below the church, and he enters a secret door with some kind of a key. I think the Master's down there.
Oh, can you, show me the staircase right now?
Well, of course.
Can I ask you a few questions first, actually?
Okay, but we have to hurry.
Is there a secret entrance into the inner sanctum of the church?
It's not the inner sanctum you want to enter.
Oh, then what?
I've followed Morpheus down a back secret staircase. The guy activates a secret door at the bottom.
Then what?
He uses this strange key to open it and disappears. I've never tried to follow him.
Do you know where this key is, perhaps?
Well, I'd say he keeps it on him.
Alright, cool. Let's have her show me the door now. Actually, let's ask her some questions before we ask that. What do you know about the Unity? We are all part of the Unity. It is the love and peace which we will pass on to our fellow people, human and mutant. That I don't think that's right. Morpheus?
Oh, he's wonderful. He leads us. You should talk to him.
Oh, she's back in character. That's my bad. Of course she is. Who's the Master?
Oh, I can't begin to describe him. Morpheus leads us. He can do justice to your question.
Can you tell me about the Nightkin?
Nightkin? I don't know what you're talking about.
What about the followers?
Oh, those are dreadful people. I'm not going to talk about them at all.
That's so mean. So you don't like Nicole?
Well, I don't know who you're talking about.
Gotcha. All right, let's have her show us the door.
Of course.
Let's go. I'm gonna pop a save because shit gets weird when it gets scripted. All right, so I'm remembering correctly, she's going to let us into the door to get to Morpheus. Because otherwise we need to basically get a key from somebody. Now, there's a few ways to get a key around here. So working with Nicole isn't like the only option. There's plenty of ways to get through this all. We could also just come in here with our power armor and start shooting everyone. And honestly, it's not a terrible idea given that nobody here can really hurt us. So maybe another time. Maybe if we do a berserker type run. But for now, we're going to be a little bit in character, I suppose. Because after all, the children, most of all, like these people, are kind of just being manipulated. So there we go. She opened the door for us. Can she open the inner sanctum door? Only Morpheus is the key to this door. I must leave now to let Nicole know what is going on here. All right. And since before when we talked to Nicole, we didn't take the option of having the followers help us here, it's just going to be us alone. Otherwise, if we did choose that option, we'd get some follower companions basically that would help us take things down around here. So what we're going to do now is climb the stairs over here. Let's go right on up into this weird resolution. I don't really know what's going on. I think this is supposed to be simulating height, is what's going on there with all the stuff on the ground. Let's see. In here is a big burly man named Dane. Didn't we just meet? Have you come to kill me? I know fathers aren't supposed to hug their sons, but I love you, Dad. Master, was this what I was supposed to become? Cool. Oh, yeah. That's a Nightkin. In that room, see that like transparent super mutant right there? Yeah, that's one of them. We're gonna try to keep our distance because we don't really want to get killed. Up another set of stairs. We've got more Nightkin around here. Got one guarding that staircase. Now we're up to the top floor. More Nightkin, Jesus. And here is a hooded figure. Let's see if we can talk to him. What's up, Morpheus?
I don't remember inviting anyone to my room, and yet I have a visitor. Why?
One of the brothers sent me up here because I have a deal for you. I'm Grok. What's yours?
I ask the questions, not you. Now tell me what you are doing here.
I don't know if I can get away with the lost excuse at this point. Let's say I can make a deal.
What could you possibly offer me?
I was sent here by the Master. He wants me to spy on you, offer some information. I wonder if we convince him about being sent here by the Master.
A spy? Very foolish of you. It will be difficult to report to him when you are dead, won't it?
Oh, so now we're going combat mode, I presume. Uh-oh, don't shoot me too hard. Ow, 13 hit points. That's mean. Let's see if we can go a different route in that conversation.
What could you possibly offer me?
So let's say I'm from a vault. You know what that is, right?
Go on.
I can give your master a bit of information about my vault. I can know what I can get for my information. Let's see. What can I get for my information?
You may keep your life. Now, tell me what you know.
I'm from a vault, and I'm willing to give the master the location. Or what? Let's say or what.
I do not tolerate insults. Gods?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're gonna prod, this is a pretty no-nonsense kind of guy. But anyway, we're just gonna go the killing Morpheus route, because that's just kind of right, you know? He is pretty screwed up. What you can basically do, and what I'm not gonna do, because it'll kind of take away from the entire, like, dungeon, is you can basically say to Morpheus, like, hey, take me to the Master. And he will take you to the Master, and then you can just initiate, like, the end game on your own terms. We're not gonna do that, though. We're gonna kill Morpheus and these Nightkin, and then also take his stuff. These Nightkin have a lot of action points, by the way. And since they are actually invisible, the chance that you can hit them is usually a lot lower. So that's kind of like their gimmick, is that even though they're not, like, really invisible, their, you know, transparency just kind of makes them a little bit harder to fight. We're totally fine, though, as you can see. Oh, is he using stim packs? Yeah, I mean, what can you do against an alien blaster, man? It's a little overpowered, but that's cool. So let's go ahead and take Morpheus's stuff. Where's his body? I can't really. Oh, I don't want the robes. Thank you though. Let's drop that. He kind of incinerated. I didn't mean for that to happen. There it is. A COC badge. Children of the Cathedral badge. And there should actually be one more on the floor. Kind of just digging through stuff on the floor now. But what did I just pick up? This is a nightmare. Okay, yes, we want... Which one is it? It's this one? I think the red one is the one we want. So let's change back into our robes. And we'll just head back downstairs. We shouldn't be hunted by these nightkin because they can't really sense what happens on other floors. Let's head on down. We're still in disguise. Yeah, we're all good. We're infiltrating. All right, now that we've got Morpheus's badge, we're going to take this door. We're going to use it on there. Okay, maybe it is the black one. I did not recall correctly. Dang. I can also just lockpick this door. That encounter with Morpheus is totally optional, but, I mean, what's the point of playing Fallout if you're not going to encounter stuff, you know? So let's head on down to here. And, I mean, it's a basement, I guess. There's not really, anything going on here. But, this bookcase is oddly lit compared to everything else. What if we use it? You take a book down, examine it, and put it back on the shelf. The shelf itself seems very sturdy. Can we lockpick the shelf? You find the hidden latch. There it is. And a hidden door opens. And we've got some floaters here. It's a little sketchy. I'm hoping that because we're in disguise, we should be able to get by them just fine. Let's try. Interesting. Okay. The centaurs and floaters just seem to not mind if you're in robes. They're, very sentient. Now these guys. Halt. What is your business here, child? Don't talk to me, big boy. I'm on important business. You have no right to stop and question me. You may pass, but next time, follow the proper procedure. Cool. Blessing to you, brother. Yeah, we bluffed our way past the guards. And we got a level just in time. Let's, up our speech a bit. Up our science a bit, because that may be useful. And, yeah, cool. 135 speech. Fallout New Vegas would be, terrified. You see a child. He looks pensive. Excuse me, brother. You startled me. How may I serve the master? What are you doing there? Transferring the reports, of course. And a mighty fine job you're doing. Wait, what are the reports of? I transfer the human purity reports for the surrounding areas, but you should know this. Who are you? Is no business who I was sent by Morpheus with a message for the master. Please forgive me. I apologize for questioning you. Please carry on about your business, and if I can be of any service, let me know. It seems like if you bring up Morpheus's name, everyone just kind of says, like, go for it, do your thing. So let's go down to the second floor and take a look at things around here. This is the experiment floor, I suppose. We've got a lot of scientists, a Vincent super mutant guard. Apparently these guys are sleeping, is what the game says. So that's interesting. And here we've got some people and some weird biomass growing on the walls. I wonder if we can go say hi to them. Because these people in here are a little special. They're unlike any other characters in Fallout for the most part. Let's see if we can talk to them. You, Gideon. A normal-looking human. He's wearing a crown. Jason is a living god. Only the nullified may pass. Who's Jason? What do you mean by nullified? Are they somehow restricting your psychic powers by those devices you're wearing? Yes, the walls are alive with those that have gone before. Others like you are in the wall? Meeting of the soul, melded with, to protect the master of all. I see. How do I protect myself from the protectors of the master? There is only peace and joining. The price, the pain, one must be blind. Nulled. Well, I mean, can I get one of those cool nullifiers? Can I get that? I will anoint you. I must give what I must not. Thanks. You get 1,000 XP for convincing the psyker to give you a nullifier. There it is, a psychic nullifier. Just having it in our inventory is enough to basically not take psychic damage, which is, oh yeah, psychic damage and, you know, psychic stuff is a thing in this game. They never bring that up again. These are psychers. Pretty comparable to the ones from Warhammer, from what I understand about the Warhammer ones, because this game is just a big old Warhammer reference. These guys are basically so pumped full of FEV in like a very particular way that their minds are just like built different. They are like psychically powerful. And they have to wear these psychic nullifier like crowns on their heads basically. Or I don't know, did their heads explode? Did they go insane? A little bit of everything. You can actually meet one former psyker in Fallout New Vegas with the, what is he called? The forecaster, right? And he's still wearing that crown and he gives you predictions about the future. So there you go. Your neat little trivia about that. I wonder if it's possible for us to free these prisoners down here. I suppose it couldn't hurt to try. There's no consequences for anything if you save the game, so might as well, right? You see a computer. There are some pieces of something on it that might be human flesh. Can we use that? Oh! Oh. So they exploded. Oops. I got 2000 XP though. Well, I'm sure. I mean, they're like, look. No matter what happened, they were gonna explode today. It happens, man. It happens. Here we are on the 3rd floor. We got a bunch of mutants and a lot of dudes. A technician working diligently for the master. This is gonna be our room if we wanna do any sweeping control choices about the vault. Perhaps if we wanted to initiate some kind of self-destruct or something like that. And there's a supply room there. We've got some robots. I wonder, can we reprogram those? We might be able to. But we're a little too busy infiltrating because our guard hasn't been busted yet. Nobody knows that we're in here doing this. So let's see. We'll just go past you guys. We want to head into here, right? Oh, the door's locked. That's right. So let's see. Can we use our electronic lockpick? Since this is an electronic door, that's probably gonna, yep, that's gonna be the one. All right, so now the door is unlocked, and that leaves the elevator. We need to lockpick the elevator. Oh my, this game. Okay, we're not able to pick that lock. Can we try it again? There we go, we unlocked the door. All right, so you need the electronic lockpick to get through these, or, you know, another way. Yeah, thank God for the Thieves Guild. They've really been instrumental in helping us get through a lot of the Unity-related stuff. I've got 2 guys in here, a super mutant sergeant and another sergeant. Let's save before we confront them, because they're probably going to question why we're down here, right? See a wooden door. That's not a wooden door. That is a very electronic door. Weird subtitles. Wait. Does the game think this is a regular door? Oh my god, it does. Hey guys. Hey, we chill? Yeah, we're chill. Oh, right. This is a live nuclear warhead. I lied. This is the place where you kind of, blow shit up. So technically, we could end stuff off right here. We could just activate this nuke and run on out of here. But again, that's not satisfying and cinematic enough. So let's head back up and see if we can find this master. I had a little bit of a brain fart. I haven't finished this game in a couple of years because we actually need to head over in this direction and something will be revealed to us through this door, which very easily blends in with everything on Earth because everything in this game is gray and brown. Got a hallway full of meat and gloop. And finally, the master. I think it's about time we have a chat with him, don't you? What's going on, champ?
So what shall it be? Do you join the Unity, or do you die here?
Join.
Die!
Join.
Die!
I mean, sure, I'll join you.
Excellent. Your talents will be
Useful.
But first, you must tell me everything about your vault.
Alright, sure, why not? And that was Fallout. You know, I always thought that was a weird ending because, like, they kind of built up this whole saving the vault thing, and then at the end they just kind of kill everyone in the vault anyway. It's kind of strange, but I really hope you guys enjoyed. And no, we're not doing that. I just wanted to show you that that was in the game. All right, let's talk to the master for real this time.
So what shall it be? Do you join the Unity, or do you die here?
Join.
Die!
Join.
Die!
So there's a good few ways that we can, basically, a lot of dialogue just leads to us saying, you're gonna die today, actually, and then we shoot him. So a lot of the dialogue is just ending in combat initiation. So let's go with this. If you can prove to me that your Unity is the best course for humanity, I will help you.
I don't have to prove anything to you.
Prove.
Actually, wait, can I ask you some questions? Tell me about mutants.
I am not here to answer your questions. You are here to answer mine.
Okay, that's fair, I guess. Your ego demands you tell me. All villains have this strange urge to explain everything. I mean, you're not right. You're not really wrong. Let's say, I can't know you represent the best future unless you prove it to me.
Very demanding for one in your tenuous position. But I can
Respect.
your needs.
So tell me.
The Unity will bring about the master race.
Master.
Master! One able to survive, or even
Thrive.
in the wasteland. As long as there are differences, we will tear ourselves apart fighting each other. We need one race.
Race.
One goal.
Goal.
One people to move forward to our destiny.
That race being the mutants, of course.
Of course.
Mutants are best equipped to deal with the world today.
Who else? The ghouls? Please. Normals? They brought nuclear death to us all. This will be the age of mutants.
You're a bigot. Nah. You wish to change all others into mutants as well. What about those who oppose you? Let's go with, this one. You mean to change all the others into mutants as well?
All that resist? Yes. And all those that are required for the
Unity.
as well. The remainder will be allowed to live out their days, but under Unity control.
And protection.
But none shall breed, for they will be the last of their race.
So basically I could, again, initiate combat or surrender. But let's say you've got a problem with your master plan, because we learned something from Vri a while back, and it might be a little relevant here.
And what is that?
I'm stopping you right here, right now. That's what Vri said. No, I happen to know that your mutants are sterile.
Preposterous! The FEV2 virus doesn't destroy the reproductive organs of those it mutates.
Perhaps the virus didn't sterilize people once, but it does now. Have you talked to any of your mutants? Let's go with that.
Do you have proof?
Sure, here it is.
I must digest this information. One moment. I understand now. You made a clever forgery. You made this up to fool me. Fool!
Me.
So this is funny. You can hand the master the evidence that you got from Vri, and even still, he's not going to believe you. You're actually going to need to pass another speech check anyway. So let's go ahead. You're lying, you're denying the facts in front of you.
But it cannot be. This would mean that
All my work.
has been for nothing. Everything that I've tried to a failure. It can't be.
Depressing. Maybe there's something that can be done. Perhaps you need more test subjects. No, sorry, this isn't an option for you. Your race will die out after this generation.
I don't think that I can continue to have done the things I have done in the name of progress and healing. It was madness. I can see that now. Madness. There is no hope. Leave now. Leave while you still have
Hope.
Man, I love the master. He is so amazing. Everything, his design, his speech, everything. It's beautiful. But yeah, let's run, because he just armed the nuke, and we have 2 minutes to run out of here, or we will die. Oh yeah, also everyone in here will die, and there's nothing you can do about that. So those prisoners that I blew up, you know, whatever I'm doing doesn't matter. Who are you? Jeremiah, a messenger for the children. That's nice. All right, anyway, let's keep running. We're kind of on a time limit here. So let's go up to the first floor. And of course, we talked to the Master about all this. We convinced him to, we convinced him to kill himself and all this. So nobody really knows about our, infiltration. Can we pass the speech check again? Yeah, okay. I don't know why he just did the same speech check on us. That was annoying. I actually had my game crash right there. I think because that speech check initiated. Anyway, let's keep running. The mutants don't seem to mind still. Gotta go ahead and open this door. Very nice, very nice. Let's keep running. We got 200 seconds. It's plenty of time, realistically. But, I mean, imagine if you had come down here, guns blazing and activated the nuke yourself, and then you have to fight your way out. Things can get pretty hairy. Let's keep going. Nicole. Is Nicole in here? I think Nicole actually left. Good for her. The front door. Let's grab our friend Ian. Hey, Ian. I think we should stick together after all. Very nice. And let's put on our power armor just because we gotta look cool walking out of here, All right. Let's go ahead and leave the area and therefore end Fallout 1. It has been such a pleasure to go through this game again with you guys. I love this game so much, and it's great to share it with people. So let's blow some shit up. Anyway, I guess, there it is.
You managed to destroy the vats. Then you killed the Master before he could realize his twisted plans. With the Master gone, his armies flee to the east in fear of retribution from the remaining normals. The mutant attack on Necropolis spares none of its ghoulish inhabitants. After the mutant armies advance, they leave a truly dead city behind them.
Damn it. I thought I did it
The
well.
followers of the apocalypse rise to become a major influence in New California. With your help, they gain control of the LA Boneyard. In Shady Sands, Tandy helps her father Aradesh bring a new community and new life out of the broken remains of the world. They are responsible for the New California Republic, whose ideals spread across the land. Killian Darkwater takes firm control of Junktown, drives out the last of Gizmo's kind, and then enforces his own brand of frontier justice. Life is fair and safe under his law. The Brotherhood of Steel helps the other human outposts drive the mutant armies away with minimal loss of life on both sides of the conflict. The advanced technology of the Brotherhood is slowly reintroduced into New California with little disruption or chaos. The Brotherhood wisely remains out of the power structure and becomes a major research and development house. The hub disperses before the might of the mutant army.
I took too long.
Never recover.
Man.
The Desert Raiders pillage most of the northern parts of New California. They are a scourge that lasts for years, until a rebel army of mutants brings them down.
I should have killed them myself. That's my bad also.
Your involvement with the various places and people of the wasteland is well documented by future historians. Only a single question remained unanswered. What happened to you?
You've done it. That's wonderful, amazing. I'm so proud of what you've accomplished, what you've endured. There's no way the people of the Vault can ever thank you enough for what you've done. You've saved all our lives. Who knows? Maybe even saved the human race. That makes the rest of this even harder. Everyone will want to talk to you. Every youngster will look up to you and want to emulate you. And then what? They'll want to leave. What happens to the vault if we lose the best of a generation? What if we are the only safe place in the world? You just gave us back all these lives. I can't take the chance of losing them. I've made a lot of tough decisions since I took this position, but none of them harder than this one. You saved us, but you'll kill us. I'm sorry. You're a hero, and you have to leave.
Not that you asked me, but this man needs you to give him a little breathing room. Thanks again. Wow. What an ending. How insane. But yeah, that was Fallout 1. I'm a little pissed about some of those ending slides, but that's just kind of how this and also the sequel after this kind of go. The ending slides are kind of bullshit sometimes. It's dependent on things like time or very specific interactions that you do. But yeah, I can't say I've ever taken long enough for the hub to get wiped out. That's tough. Or maybe it's a bug. It probably is a bug. Everything in this game is a bug. But yeah, anyway, it's been a lot of fun playing through this game, and I hope to see you all in whatever I do next, whether it be a part-by-part playthrough or I have no clue what I'm going to do next. So anyway. Oh, hey, look at that. Do you wish to continue playing? Cool. And now we can just play in the end game, which is cute. I wonder, I doubt it'll be in the game, but I wonder if we go to the hub, will things actually be okay, or will it be not very nice? All right, let's see. Is the hub wiped out? Let's go to downtown. No, it's totally fine. I don't know if the post game actually takes into account what happened in the main game. Can't recall if this is an Et 2 change. I think it's an Et 2 change. So I think in the original release, the game just kind of ends when the game, well, ends. So anyway, that's a thing that you can keep, in mind. If you're playing it too, you get to play the game a bit more and actually use all that XP word. Like 10,000 XP for killing the master. Yeah, you should probably be able to use that a little bit. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope to see you in whatever's next. Thanks for coming by through 9 parts of this, through like 10 hours of me bullshitting my way through this game. I loved it, and I hope to see you guys again. All right, bye-bye. See ya.